We're headed to this new hospital. It's brand new, and they basically started with a whole clean sheet on how to design a hospital and the kind of equipment that they have within it. And the hope is to create something more efficient, better for patients, and able to handle a lot of the stresses the healthcare system is going to encounter in the future.
How do you build today that allows you to grow into that future? Whatever we were going to build needed to be very patient-centric, needed to be very flexible. So the challenge for us is how do we take 2 steps for every 10 that we take today? And can technology help us get there?
Please come a little closer to the camera. Please come a little closer to the camera. Please come. We've finished taking pictures of your eyes.
That was it?
That was it.
Can I move my head now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're done. You're now registered. Importantly, as you go through the hospital, when tests are ordered for you,
Right.
we can accurately identify all that information now and associate it with you to make sure that all of the records are stored in one place.
You guys have been not only rethinking registration, but all aspects of sort of the hospital experience with things like monitoring vital signs. Vital signs, when I think of the times that I've been in the hospital, have been exceedingly annoying.
Right. We've got Jim Moon from Sotera Wireless with us today.
Hi, Jim.
This is the old way of doing spot check monitoring. And we're the first hospital in the world to implement this next generation physiological monitoring platform.
The device itself is a small wrist-worn device that goes on the patient's arm.
Can I
and
grab a hold of it?
certainly can.
Pretty
It's
light.
very lightweight. All of the vital sign data flows wirelessly from the patient to our system and from there into the electronic medical record. That frees the nurses up to do what nurses should be doing, which is caring for patients rather than keeping records.
Okay, so I'm here with Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
It's such a pleasure to meet you. And what can you tell me are you doing here?
I'm hooking up the electrodes to you so we can start getting your heart rate, your skin temperature. This is your Rolex.
Is it this way? Okay, I never know it.
You are at 106 heart rate right now. If I wanted to, I could touch that heart rate there and actually see your rhythm.
I've got rhythm.
Your oxygen is 96 right now.
So all of this is being displayed on this device. It's also going somewhere else, right?
We invented our own applications.
99 cents?
Well, hopefully a little more than that. Physicians can now have this device at home.
Okay.
So if they get a call here from the floor, they can see all of the waveform information coming from the monitor.
So that means they can be providing sort of care and assistance on the go, whether they're in the building or not. That's more efficient. That's going to lower costs for you.
Right? It's all about anytime, anywhere access.
Great.
And Airstrip is a Sequoia-funded
yeah.
startup that's
Right.
taking this technology to market.
Oh, yeah, Sequoia. Well,
They'll be selling that to other hospitals.
Very, very cool. So, Orlando, where are you?
I'm using this Vigo robot. We have several of these around the hospital.
So the big benefit here is obviously that not only can you have sort of, virtual presence, but you're able to move around. Can we take a little walk?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm assuming doctors, nurses, other medical practitioners are able to go visit patients. Is that how this works?
Yeah, we encourage family members that are not in San Diego, family members really from around the world, take control of these robots and visit with patients. We found that they just love it.
You are currently sitting at what, a laptop?
Yeah, so I'm just sitting at a laptop and
Right.
using a piece of software that we make available, and that's it. It's very, very easy to use. It's a great tool.
And it's a lot cheaper than airfare.
Exactly.
I see that we're in what appears to be a pretty standard issue hospital room. I couldn't help but notice whatever this is. Do not touch or lean on. Well, I've already now done that. I'm sorry.
This is a robotic room disinfection machine.
That's the scariest thing I've heard in weeks.
This machine uses very high-intensity xenon light. If we were to turn this machine on while we're in here, you'd get a really bad sunburn.
Okay.
But what this light does is it attacks the DNA of the pathogens and prevents the pathogens from replicating. In 5 to 10 minutes, this device is going to sterilize all of the surfaces in this room.
Howard Hughes would have loved one of these. So is this machine new to hospitals?
There are very few. We were the first on the West Coast. This is an added safety measure to go way beyond what other hospitals are doing.
Have you noticed, since using the Xenex, any change in terms of people getting infected?
Our own internal research shows a dramatic decrease. This thing really is a superbug killer and really does work as advertised.
We don't know what the next 10 years will produce, but based on the infrastructure What we've created here allows us to respond to any of those needs 10 and 15 years from now. So wherever you go in this building, you have a sense of what the future could be, not just what today is.